Well, g'day guys, I'm back with this ignition system with the Suburban. If you seen my last video on this, you would have seen the pretty sad state that all this was in. So today I'm going to be changing out the distributor and all the ignition leads, and I'm going to throw a new coil in as well, just for more new bits in there, so it should run a whole lot better than what it has done. Before we pull this distributor out, we've got to get that rotor pointing to cylinder number 1, which is pretty much just to the right of where the camera's sitting at the moment. So we're going to get it cylinder 1 onto top dead center, and yeah, we'll know that this is pointing in the right direction, then we're ready to rip that distributor out. Oh, that's the easy way, just use the engine to bar it over rather than try and crank it over by hand. Alright, so I've got the engine sitting on top dead center, and that rotor is more like pointing to cylinder number 2 rather than cylinder number 1 over here. So we'll probably just readjust all that when we put it back in, so it's pointing the right way. So I'm just about ready to unbolt this distributor. Now these things are just not like the old school V8s. There's just crap everywhere. So I'm replacing the coil. So this bracket I've pulled out because this just bolts on by these 2 bolts here on the bottom. Back one that was there was coming straight up against that hose, so it just, in order to get it all out, I've just pulled the whole thing out, and it's just going to open up that access a little bit better at the back of that distributor. So what I'm going to do, where do I put it? So just in order to get down, I'm just going to use this crow's foot just to unbolt it. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if you'll see it, but yeah, the crow's foot will just help get that undone. Oh, sorry I didn't get any video footage of getting this distributor out, but it was kind of one of those things that I was struggling to get a decent angle that was worthwhile showing. So it's out, but just got to make sure that there's that little seal there, little gasket. I need to make sure that's out. Because this rotor was facing the wrong direction, pointing to cylinder 2 rather than cylinder 1, just in the end of the distributor here, you've got this little tang, that's for the oil pump drive. I've had to just drop a screwdriver down the distributor hole just to reposition that, so hopefully this lines up. Now I've made a little mark just on the base of the distributor, just to line up the cylinder 1, and then I'll just rotate the rotor just back a fraction because it'll spin around as we drop it in. But hopefully I've got that oil pump lined up right, otherwise I'll be back to the drawing board, and I don't think I've quite got it. You'll know when you've got it because this won't sit down properly. So let's give it another try.
2 hours later.
Well, that's it. You know what, that's close, and pointing close enough to cylinder 1. It's a bit off, but I can make that work. It's close enough. Time for the fun job, putting everything back together. So a little locking tab just sits on the collar of the distributor shaft. Now for now, I'm just gonna lightly nip it down because we got to obviously readjust the timing once we start this up. Crow's foot spanners are fantastic for getting around the big flange at the bottom of the distributor. I'm just going to throw this new coil under the old bracket, which is going to... Alright, this is just a little bit on the tight side, so let's try opening this up a little bit.